Hello students, welcome to Short Obsessed Classes. This is our website. You can check us on this site, and if you want to be in touch with us, you can also WhatsApp us. This is our WhatsApp number. And today we'll be again learning something about physical geology. And in the previous video we have done the physical weathering, and the physical weathering was done by us. Now in this video we will be doing chemical weathering. So this is the video of chemical weathering. Well, so let's get started with the chemical weathering. First of all, let me tell you again, what is chemical weathering actually? So chemical weathering is the changes in the composition of rock, changes in the composition or the texture of the rock. So there are certain parameters or certain factors that affecting the composition of rock, and that is by obviously chemical weathering, and also involved minerals here. Minerals. Okay. So since the rock and the minerals, so the rock and the minerals that are formed under condition present deep within the earth, when they arrive near the surface, so this rock and minerals, these are under deep. So when they arrive near surface of earth, near surface of earth, let me use the eraser. Earth. So there are some sort of changes that we can see, and this alteration of the texture is due to various chemical reactions. There are various chemical reactions that are responsible for the changes in rock. Well, so there are two types. There are two types of processes, like oxidation and the hydrolysis. These are the two processes. These are very important in this chemical weathering. Hydrolysis. So in these two processes, there are this chemical reaction mainly affects it affected. So before going to that part, I would rather say there are some sort of parameters like lower temperature of earth's surface. That is one key point. Another one can be lower pressure can be second. Then free water, there is the third. Higher free water, and can be free oxygen also. There are high free oxygen in the earth surface. There are high free oxygen. So lower temperature means near the surface temperature is about 0 to 50 degrees centigrade. In case of lower pressure, In the surface, P is equals to 1 to several hundred atmospheres. In case of higher free water, this is like when there is lot of liquid water near the surface, so compared to the deep in the earth, compared to the deep in the earth. And for high free oxygen, although oxygen is most abundant element in the earth, but most of it is tied up, bounded into silicate and oxide minerals. But at the surface, what happens at the surface? At the surface there is much more oxygen, more free oxygen that participates or in these chemical alteration or the chemical reaction. So these are the parameters that affects the chemical reaction, the chemical alteration. So these are normal environmental parameters that due to the change in the surface of the earth, if this is the earth surface, this is surface of the earth and this is the deep of the earth, so there are some sort of changes between this point to this point. Due to that there are some chemical reaction occurs and that may leads to the chemical weathering. Well, moving to the types of chemical weathering reaction. So here is our type of chemical reaction. So we can divide this into roughly into 6 types. So the first one is hydrolysis. As already I told you, hydrolysis is very important for this chemical reaction. So hydrolysis means what, and all the other definition I will tell you later. Before that I just making a classification like flowchart. So the second point is leaching. It's leaching. The third point is oxidation. The another important point. These two are the very most important point for the chemical reaction or the chemical weathering. So it is oxidation. Again the fourth one is, this is the fourth one, so that is dehydration. And the fifth one is complete dissolution, so I'm just writing it as dissolution. And the sixth point is living organism. So these are the common 6 points like hydrolysis, leaching, oxidation, dissolution, dehydration, living organism. Now we have to see what are these means. So here the first point is hydrolysis. Hydrolysis is H plus when H plus, that is proton, or OH minus when replaces an ion, in the mineral. An ion in the mineral. Okay, so this is hydrolysis. In the second point, we are talking about leaching. So this is a quite new term. What is leaching? Leaching is when ions are removed. Ions are removed by dissolution into water. When they dissolution into water. So this is leaching. Well, the definition is not as much as hard the term was. The third point is oxidation, and already I told you that oxidation and the hydrolysis is really responsible for the chemical reaction. Obviously all the points are responsible, but these are the most important points that are responsible. So what is oxidation? Since the free oxygen, that is more common in the earth surface, already told you that earth surface has abundance in free oxygen. It may react with some minerals. So when if I just do it by this way, so it is reacting with minerals, and then this reaction with minerals that change the oxidation state of an ion so change in the oxidation state of an ion when the free oxygen is reacting with the minerals. This is more in Fe. These are the example. Okay, so this is more in Fe, that bearing the minerals. Since Fe has several oxidation states like Fe, Fe2 plus, Fe3 plus. We know that these are the oxidation state that ferrium has. So deep in the earth, the most common oxidation state is normally Fe and the Fe2 plus. Okay, so now moving to the next point, that is dehydration. That is fourth point, I guess. Dehydration. Dehydration is really a common term for all of us, but what is dehydration actually? When H2O or OH ion is removed, when these are removed from a mineral, obviously all these reactions are with minerals only. So this is dehydration. Okay, the fifth point is complete dissolution. So this is dissolution. What is complete dissolution? When all of the minerals are dissolved by the water. So minerals that dissolved in water, that is dissolution. The sixth point is living organism. So this is quite interesting. What living organism do in these chemical reactions, right? Organisms like plant, like fungi, lichen. So let me write it for you. Fungi, lichen, plant, bacteria. So this bacteria, these are some organic, or these are some living organism. What they do, they secrete some organic acids. there are some organic acids secreted by these living organisms, and this may leads to, or this can cause dissolution of mineral so, and these can cause extraction of nutrients. So this is how living organism participates in chemical reaction. So this was all about the chemical weathering and the chemical reactions. So thank you for watching the video, and if you have any question you can comment us below. Thank you for watching.